I am Saber, your servant. I have come in response to your summons. And you are my master, correct?
What? Your master?
Yes, you summoned me, and as a Saber I heeded your call. Your orders, master. My sword will be at your side from here on forward. From now on, whatever fate awaits you awaits me. The accord with us has now been struck.
What? Hey, wait! Our weapon is invisible.
What are you, a coward? Why don't you stop hiding behind that weapon and reveal it?
Come now, Lancer. Quit now and you'll disgrace your own kind. If you won't come to me, then I'll come to you.
Let me ask you a question first. Your noble phantasm. It's a sword, right?
Maybe. Maybe not. It could be an axe. Or not. Maybe I have something completely different, like a bow.
Get real, Saber. This is just our first encounter. Let's give it a rest and call it a draw.
Sorry. I always finish what I start.
My only objective tonight was to gather information. I had no intention of tangling with a servant. However, if you're going to insist on this... All right, Saber. Your heart's mine! Hey, Booze!
Was that a hex? No, perhaps a cause-effect reversal.
So, you dodged my gay bulge's fatal blow.
What did you say? Then could it be that you were Ireland's famous Son of Light? The tip of that spear, the gay bulge is enchanted to breach any defense. That spear targets its enemy's heart and then moves on its own to avoid anything that impedes that target. And that spear is only handled by the Hound of Kulan.
I hate that. Every time I use that attack, I run the risk of exposing myself. I guess there is such a thing as being too famous. I know according to the rules I'm supposed to fight to the death if my true identity is revealed. But unfortunately, my employer's a bit of a coward. I was given explicit orders to head back if my attacks failed.
You're leaving?
You're more than welcome to follow me, but if you come, you best come prepared to die!
Come back here!
He's gone. Just who the heck are you?
Must you even ask that? I am a Saber, your servant. As I recall, you were the one who summoned me, so you should know all too well why I'm here.
You're a Saber servant?
Yes, so perhaps it's easier if you just call me Saber.
Okay. That's kind of an odd name. My name is Shiro. So then I guess my next question is...
Now I understand. You aren't exactly a typical master, are you?
Master?
I'm right, but be that as it may, you are still my master. Now that our pact has been concluded, I will never once do anything to betray you.
Hey, hold on a sec. Stop calling me master, will you? It's freaking me out.
Then I will call you Shiro. Yes, I think I like the sound of that name much better anyway. Shiro, heal this wound for me.
Huh? Do you really think I can do that? Sorry, but that's way beyond the level of magic I can do. Besides, it looks like it's already healed up on its own.
Fine, I still have plenty of strength. My own regeneration only took care of the exposed part. Nevertheless, it shouldn't hinder me in one more battle.
Hang on! Saber!
This is Archer's master. We'd be foolish not to kill her now.
You keep going on about this master stuff, but I don't know what you're talking about! I still don't know who you are or why you're here, but if you stop trying to randomly kill people long enough to tell me, I'll listen!
Randomly kill people? You're not making any sense. You never turn down the opportunity to slay your enemy. I will not obey such commands.
Girls shouldn't go around swinging invisible swords at people, especially if they're wounded.
So then, are you going to lower your sword now?
If an enemy's before me, my sword will stay raised.
So you're telling me a servant, a saber at that, is willing to disobey her master?
Aren't you... Tosaka?
Good evening, Emiya. Better. I expect that you're at least capable of that, Emiya.
Awesome. Are you kidding? I can't do anything like that.
What? You can't be serious. That's like the first thing they teach you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I only know the few things that my dad taught me, and I'm afraid even that stuff is nothing formal.
Huh? So you're saying you can't create a path or control the 5 elements or anything?
Nope.
So you're a complete novice then?
Well, no. I can do reinforcement spells.
Of all the magic you chose to learn, you chose that? And you're sure there's nothing else you can do?
No, that's it.
How could someone like you manage to summon a saber then? So I'm guessing you've no clue as to the situation you're in.
Situation?
You've been dragged into a certain tournament of sorts. It's the Holy Grail Wars, a battle royale between 7 masters.
What are you talking about? There's a war?
You recently had a stigma appear on your hand, right? Those 3 command seals are your mark as a master. So you see, Emiya, you are then definitely a master. Every few decades, 7 masters are chosen. Each master is granted a servant. Once that happens, a battle to obtain the Holy Grail begins to unfold. I was chosen to be a master as well. As long as you have your command seals, your servant will continue to obey you. The command seals give you absolute authority over them. Those seals are what makes them obey your will. They can even force them to do something they don't want to. However, each time you force them against their will, you will lose a command, so you must always keep your last command.
Hold on, I still don't get any of this.
It looks as though you still haven't fully materialized. I assume it's because of your master. His incompetence must have interfered with your summoning.
Correct. Shiro doesn't possess nearly enough magical power to complete the process. So I can't become a spirit here, and regenerating my force will take time.
Good grief! If I were your master, I could take care of both those problems in a matter of seconds.
So then, are you saying I'm not fit to be a master?
You're not even close, genius. Very well then. We should get going.
Go where?
We're going to pay a visit to the man who oversees this whole war. Oh, come on. Don't you have anything better for her to wear?
Huh? Hey, don't look at me. I asked her to take that armor off, but she wouldn't do it. So this supervisor guy lives here?
Yes. This is Kotomine Church.
Shiro, I think it's best if I wait out here. I accompanied you to this place so I could protect you. If this church is where you'll be tonight, then I'm sure I'll be able to find you within its proximity.
Tosaka, just how much do you know about this priest anyway?
Well, I can tell you he's a magus. And he also happens to be my legal guardian. You see, he's kind of served as my second teacher.
He's a magus? You mean this priest also belongs to a pagan council of mages?
Yes, and that's why he can be such a pain in the ass. His name is Kirei Kotomine. He was one of my father's pupils. We've been basically forced to put up with each other for 10 years now. We would have had nothing to do with each other if I'd had my way.
And I would have preferred not to have a student who can't show her teacher respect.
I've brought the 7th Master to meet with you and talk with you. He's technically a magus, but he's so unbelievably inept that it pained me to ignore it.
Tell me, my son, what would your name be?